So we can go deeper because you already know the medicine. So we can go deeper with new things like a recovery.
Excellent.
Good. Perfect. So now I need to start to breathe very deep, very deep, very, very deep. And then you hold it, and when you lose the air, you are going to say this vocal, the A, I remember. Yeah. You hold and relaxing all your body, it's important. So you can go directly to your heart. And enjoy the smells. The cinnamon is for bad energies, and the ruda too, the rosemary. So breathe that. I'm going to blow the cocoli, that is the shell, that is going to awake the spirit of the cacao in this occasion. And so I'm going to, please put your both hands in the middle of your chest, that is your timor. You are going to breathe with me, and when the sound of the cocoli blows, you are going to say the A with the cocoli, yes? And feel the energy of this beautiful Hispanic instrument that is very, very old and comes from the energy from the sea. So in this occasion, we are going to ask permission here and now to the Great Spirit, to the Mother Earth, to the guardians of this temple, to the guardian of this Mother Earth right now, and for the guardians for ourselves. Thank you for letting us be here in meditation and praying with the energy, with the cacao, and with ourselves. So I ask permission for, say your complete name, please.
David Carl Newren.
We are going to breathe. Breathe again. We are asking permission to our lineage. We are asking to come and be with us, to give us some message, to give us some light, some spirit, good spirits, some light, come say some. Yes, clarity like that, and lineage.
Lineage?
Yes, like that. All the lineage for your family. Thank you very much. And you can call it because it's for us this time, and for you because you deserve it, and it's for you. We are asking permission to the Great Spirit and to the Mother Earth. Take a big breath. Ask permission with your complete name.
Madison Mary Maxine Coelho.
Breathe. Thank you, Mother Earth, for being here for all the things that you have for us. Thank you for all our families, for our friends, for our food, for all the temples, for all the nature, for all the animals, for all the beautiful medicines, for the music, for the persons that believe in the culture and believe in the medicines in the correct way. Thank you for letting us to be here. We are asking permission to be here, to pray, and to be with ourselves. Say the complete name.
Ariel Rajaman.
Take a big breath. You are going to put both hands to the sky. And we are going to repeat each Keleyum, each Keleyum, each Keleyum, Yumboti,
Yumbati.
Upahtari.
Upatari.
Take a big breath. And both hands to Mother Earth. And we repeat Yumboti,
Yumbote.
Nanum,
Nanum.
Upahtari.
Upatatali.
And take a big breath, and you are whisper her the grateful you are for all the things that she gives us. Take a big breath. You can sit down. Remember, the intention is very important. In this case, you already know the spirit of the cacao, yes? So,
I would appreciate if you just repeated it because it's not clear for me. I mean, I know that I had a beautiful heart opening last time, and so
yes,
whatever your invocation was for that was
perfect. So remember that the cacao has a substance called theobromine. Okay, the theobromine is the cousin of the caffeine. So they are going to give you the same properties and the same things to the caffeine does to your body, like detoxify your body, your blood, give you a lot of energy. But in this case, give you a little bit more. The cacao give you the power to free endorphins in your body that make you happy, be happy, right? So that's why when we are in love and we are sad, we want to eat chocolate or get a present to the chocolate, right? So it goes directly to your heart. They say, the grandfathers and the grandmothers say that all the things that you consume for your body have the shade for the healing, right? For example, the carrot, when you cut it, it has the shade of the eye, right? So in this occasion, the cacao, when it's fresh, it's very big, right? And have a lot of colors, and it's soft with a heart, and it's beautiful. So it's like a heart, right? And when you cut it inside, you have the beautiful seeds of the cacao that have the shade of the pineal gland, right? So we have the connection in here. That is the heart with the pineal gland connecting. And when you have that connection, you say wonderful words with love, or you start to making better your things like a person, right? And of course, Theobrahmin is the meaning of the food of the gods. Theobrahmin. Theo is the gods, Brahmin is Theobramina. Brahmina is the food, and Theo gods. Theobrahmin. So it's very beautiful the history of the cacao because was a present for our master Quetzalcoatl, and the gods was he disobeyed the orders that of that because they are only food of the gods. So he loves a lot the humanity. So he wants to share the cacao with the humanity, but the gods doesn't want that. So they get mad and get forced to get in the heaven and no more in the earth after he give us the cacao. No? So it's a beautiful story, and comes with another story cruise with the princess Shanat, that is the vanilla, and everybody when they wants to the cacao grow up very beautiful, they put together the vanilla and the cacao together, and vanilla and cacao are amazing, right? So it's because the princess Shanat and the cacao are in love, right? And they make that energy of the feminine of them and the masculine. Yes. We have all the histories in Mexico and the Maya have a meaning for something, you know. So the cacao representing in the history is representing how you are going to heal when you take this medicine, right? So it's the courage for doing the things that for the people for you love, and because there is a lot of seeds, there is not only one heart, there is a lot of hearts. It's for everybody. The meaning of a lot of things, right? But they have to be first with you, and you have to heal first you, right? And then all together. When we are all together, it's better.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes to be alone with ourselves for be good for the society it's better, because they are taking the best of you, because you are sharing now, taking your own energy, the energy that you transform to give, right? There is a lot of history and culture in the cacao, because it's a seed that it comes in and goes around the world, and they prepare in different ways. But I think so, and already there is a lot of cultures that they say there is no cacao ceremony actually like that, right? But there is in Oaxaca, there is, but in another cultures there is only was the money, right? And in another culture is only for the woman, and in another culture is only for the Tlatoanis, no? In the Mexicas that only the kings can drink it, no? And different history, so. A lot of. So you know the secret that I want to think about Chocua Chocua.
Chocua Chocua.
Chocua Chocua.
Chocua
Chocua
Chocua.
chocua.
Chocua Chocua.
Chocua chocua. Chocua chocua.
So we can go more deeper, okay? Remember that the cacao is for go inside, very, very inside. So you have a date with your heart today, okay?
Yes. It is.
And
Okay.
I'm going to guide you only, but you have the power for everything. So remember, no distractions, and be with you. You can be around with this world, of course, but smell first. Put it near to your heart. Put the intention. Why and what for you are here. And smell the cacao.
Thank you.
Put it in your heart, in the center. Feel the, I don't know if you can feel a little bit the heart of the cup.
Yes.
Put it in the center of your chest. And breathe that, feel that. Imagine that inside in that cup, you have the secret potion for healing your heart. Put all the things that you want in there, that you need, what you was thinking today in your morning, that you need to heal. What do you want for you can be a better person? What you need. Take a big breath. Go inside. Start drinking your cacao or sip. Remember to move a little bit between your drinks so the cacao gets mixed good.
I'm going to invite Juliana to one of these.
Beautiful. Eliana's one of his good friends. He's going to invite her to one of these.
Maybe Sunday night.
This Sunday night? For what?
Oh, just a date.
Oh, maybe I can because I'm going to start a big ceremony crossing the sea, rolling for a Mayan tradition. So it was cancelled, but we have to go training because the season, and it's going to, maybe I have to go.
You're training for rowing?
Yeah, for the Travesía Maya in Xcaret. So it was cancelled for this weekend, so they are going to do it the next. But we have to go training anyways. But send me a message and.
Okay.
And
So for four people, what would that?
Where?
Here. Yeah.
Here?
Or you can see if you wanted to.
I mean, I wonder if the temple is available on Sunday night.
You have to.
Usually not, I would think, right? Usually it's busy.
On Sunday is different. I think so. Sometimes on Sunday there are ceremonies. Because we can figure out. You send me a message, okay?
Okay.
And we talk about it. Enjoy your cacao and breathe. Take a big breath between your sips of cacao. show you. Can you put your left hand? Remember that your left hand is the size
Receive.
of the size of your heart. Remember when you close your
Yes.
fist?
Mm-hmm.
That is the size of your own heart. Look, David, you have a big heart. You see, look, that all this is the shape of your heart. Here. Beautiful heart. Big one. Look at my right.
Me too.
Yeah, you have big heart. Okay. So we are going to make exercise or activate the spirit of the cacao when you need it, because you already have a couple of times already. So you are going to pass around your hands like this and start make your quachua. Like this, and you smell near to your face and concentrate and smell. And feel the heat. A heat that is very warm, not burns you. Keep it in there like you are fire, boiling your own water. But you don't want to boil because they're going to evaporate. You want to keep it there for your heart. So keep it there, keep it there. And you are going to say choquachua.
Soquachaka.
Choquachua.
Soquachaqua. Soquachaqua.
Good, good. Put it in the center
Soquachaqua.
of your chest. It's the same heat that you have in your cup of cacao. Remember? So breathe that energy, feel that energy. And if you can see, this is a secret. So if you can see when a baby is when the mother or father and you want to calm the baby, you with this part of your hand and in the center of your timo, you are going to make like your own pampering, like you are a baby, like this, you see? And what the baby do, like you have to feel it inside, so all the energy being here in your timo and in your heart is going to start moving and awake the cacao. All the things that you don't want, all the bad words that you say this week or this month in your life. And then you breathe, keep your hand in there and breathe. And you are going to open your heart like with a spiral. Is spiral this in your chest? Open it in one side with all your hand in your chest. Open it, open it, open it. Now it's going to be open, and then in the final we are going to close it. It's very important to close, that you don't go away with all the ceremonies open. If you don't close, you are going to be open for all the energies that are outside. For now, we are going to keep it open, of course, right?
Okay. And just, I'm going to start my part in 20 minutes, okay? So you have 20 minutes.
Yes,
Okay, thanks.
Can you give me your hand? So you are going to give you some massage in your left hand, but your hand have to be down, okay? And it's important to touch this part, that is part is connected to our heart. And very soft, you are going to touch all your hands, feel all your lines, okay? I'm going to sing something, but give massage to your hands It's different when somebody gives us a massage, but when you give your own, it's different. So I'm going to invite you to feel your own pampering, you know, very concrete massage in your lines, in your fingers, down. It's very important down, the energy down. Okay. And breathe aloud. Bienvenida, David. Muchas gracias. Sorry?
Do you know which way the restroom is?
Yes,
The
it's to the, yeah.
You know? Okay,
I just want to make sure she knows. Sorry.
It's okay, it's okay.
Okay, sorry. To the right.
Yes, you go to the right. And it's the second little beautiful house. That is in the right. ¿Puedes decir tu nombre completo, por favor?
Claro. Diana Angélica Reyes Bravo.
Con intención y disfrutar, con mucho amor.
Muchas gracias.
Take your cacao so you can have your medicine when you start speaking, all the medicine inside of you, and you connect with you.
Could I get some more? Thank you.
The cacao helps to, because it's a seed, remember that the body is earth, so when you plant the seed of the cacao, helps to open your heart, and it's better because you are going to start the things in the better way when you open your heart, right? It's better.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, drink it also for the meditation can be all open so we can go.
How did you come to decide that this was your, how you were going to serve?
It was very weird because when I was studying the culinary school, they taught us
And your culinary school was where?
Mexico City.
Okay.
Yes, called Mariano Moreno, and in there show us the cacao, the chocolate, and like that, right? But then in my partner in that years, he was living here in La Riviera, and he asked me to live with him in that time. So I come and he asked me to start with him like it was like 12 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I was making this for 12 years, and sometimes combined with my cooking.
Welcome. What's your name?
Diana.
Deanna. We're all friends here, and I don't know if anyone else knows you here, but welcome. My name's David Newren, and the reason that we're here is to explore the possibilities of consciousness with each other. It's something that I direct. You know, I go through the feeling of feeling what's going on with each person, and together we put our attention in embodying our wholeness. You know, not by trying to, but just by noticing that we were off and had gone to sleep, and that it's our choice to wake up. And when we do, we readjust a lot of things in our life. You know, so the process of that doesn't matter. What matters is the quality of your being. It matters how much of your truth that moves through time and space and lifetime to lifetime, how much of the creator consciousness that created the universe, that you are that consciousness. So we're here to be in a state of awe of what it is to awaken to a truth of yourself that is transcendent. And so our intention's always the same, and that is we're going to wake up with whoever we're with. You know, so welcome. And so I don't want to propose to say that there's anything that you'd like different about your life, that somehow it needs to be fixed, and without even asking you what it is, I'm going to tell you what that would be. That's not what I'm doing here. What I'm doing is I'm opening up and continuing to open until all the solidities in my sense of self begin to move in a free flow. And there I'm able to remember more of what my eternal truth is, what my nature is, what am I apart from this body, what quality of being am I, what are my intentions for myself and for others. And what I found out is that when you take it back to source, that everything in between doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how we got here. It doesn't matter the lives that we've lived and the things that happened to us. Because the truth of ourselves is so much more magnificent than the actuality of what you experience. Well, we get together for this reason, to be in a space where we're all choosing to open within ourselves to a space of awe, a space of wonder, a space of bliss and excitement and power and tenderness and glory. It's the peace that you need when you've had a chaotic life. And it's the excitement that you need if you came here and became an accountant and lived life unconsciously, and then right at the end, right as you're checking out and fading off in the hospital bed to come home, you do come home. And your awareness the self-awareness of your truth. There's no words to describe it. Yeah, you know it. Yes. So, and everybody can feel that we're each choosing, to open where we're blocked, where we're stuck, where we're disabled and unconscious. And we let that the fuck go. You're not here to react. You're here to radiate. Okay? You're not here to be a human. You're not here to be a wife or a girlfriend or whatever it is. All those things are circumstantially true, but they fucking don't define you. Let it go. More of this, that whenever you got as conscious as you could, you'd wonder when you're going to be allowed to come out and play. It's now. Okay? Your truth, the best that you can be. Everything that you ever wished for yourself. That's what we all say yes to, for you and for us, and how we interact with you. And sometimes you can be too smart for your own good, And the problem that comes with being a genius and an artist and a philosopher is it's a good place to be. It's nice to know, and it's nice to be competent. But what a terrible limitation that is if that defines you. It doesn't matter how good it is for you, how good life is, how great things are. If you're judging that on a human scale when you came here to embody your divine truth, okay? So don't be comfortable with being comfortable anymore, okay? By being at peace, it's divine peace. Not a vacation from life, but a return to what true life is, what true love is. I'm doing the best I can. And I'm soon going to do better because I'm expanding out my boundaries. I'm opening my mind. I'm opening my heart in ways I never have before, and a lot of it's new territory for me. So I'm not experienced in some things that people mastered when they were teenagers, you know. I got some puberty level points of view still. Thank you for being here. What was your name? Your name?
My name is Diana.
Deanna. I assume in your coming here that you came here because you're treating yourself well, and you're looking for opportunities to either enjoy and be pleasurable or be stimulating, and maybe some way that you can come into your own even better, you know, where you don't have to encourage yourself to do anything because you're so excited about everything that you couldn't be more motivated to do the next thing you're going to do because it's your love. And you have the time to do your love. To know true love within your experience of yourself as that which becomes a fountain that inspires everyone else that comes into contact with you or sees you and just says, okay, I remember there was a time and there's a place and there were conversations about beautiful things that could be, but that's so long ago when we believed that we had a say in our destiny. But fuck, we do. And it's now, and as disabled as I am, I'm free in ways I never thought possible. So, I'm only here to say the impossible says yes to you. Your impossible dream, the one that's full of joy and cooperation instead of competition, you know, where we come together and say, oh, God, I love my life. Oh, God, thank you for this body. Thank you for this body. Thank you for these friends. Thank you for this beautiful structure. And let the disapproval that we have of life go. We're not here to be a participant. We're here to be a player. You know, it's time for the divine to play life instead of spirit advisor. Okay? So spirit advisor, yes. You know why you're here. That's to embody that story, the story that has inspired us for eons, the story of the Creator, Mother, Goddess, Goddess of love, Goddess of beauty, Goddess of war, Goddess that inspires us in every point of view that we have. Every point of view in the universe that has a singular point of view can look at you and say, oh, yes, 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 thank you, God, that I perceived and understood what just happened to me in that glance, in that glimpse of what's possible for a human body to embody in that universal, that divine, that eternal, free-flowing consciousness, whole and together and beautifully free in you. And that coming in and stabilizing in you and giving you that foundation of glory. I just came to say yes to that as an observer that could relate with you on that level. Yes to that for you. No, it's a big yes from everybody. Again, to propose that I could know anything about who you are and what you're aware of, what, if anything, that if I could help, you know, you're the one that knows what that is, you know. Wherever your point of view is that's habitual, you know, where you self-identify as this feeling and this awareness. At all levels, you notice that you habitually shift, but once you're on one particular level, the others are very faint, and you can't easily transition between them. So, what I have to say to you is that if ever we meet again, what I'm looking for is how beautifully surprised I'm going to be of how much more glory you're allowing to come through your expression here. But it's beautiful tonight, and thank you. It was an impactful, inspiring song in the drum. It does bless the others' consciousnesses to come together and pay attention and decide if, you know, how you're participating with that. And then when you come to realize that the logical way to participate with that is to notice that so much intention for beauty and for consciousness and for divine realization came into this place, that then becomes what I resonate with in your drumming. I go, this is where I open and allow the energies of the universe to come through me and unstick me and remind me how to move as a free flow again. I would like it to be better for you in your experience of yourself and your surroundings, our interaction and your interaction. If it's in your power, to allow it to be better, without anyone having to pay any fines or anything other than, oh God, I can't believe I get to spend another minute with her. Let's move there. I'm already appreciating the two of you more than I have anybody I've ever lived with before. You know, but we're on a continuum. We're not here to get stuck in human emotional paradigms, you know, and you know, you're here with a woman who loves you and you love her. Don't let anything get between that, okay? Love the beautiful experience you're having right now. It's fucking amazing. It's amazing. You're in paradise. A short walk from the beach with the woman you love more than anyone you've ever loved before. The flow. The flow. There is no winning fucking point of view. They're all wrong. Every point of view is stuck. Only the flow knows. Not the rock. The water that moves through it all. And always does. Always comes back together and then always rises again. And it's time to open those stuck flows so that we could rise again. Okay? So I just want to feel your yes to, okay, so it gets better, exactly the way I want? No, but it still gets better, where if I knew what I was doing, I would realize, well, it's exactly the way I want it. If it's like that, then, that when I have the experience, I realize that what I got was what I should have wished for myself, that. So say yes to that for you. We want it all the way better, okay? No more fucking stories, okay? And I'm saying that to me, myself, you know, because I'm dealing with the same sort of sophomoric as you are. And so you and I are both going through this right now. We're going to let our teenage selves go. The ones that didn't get everything that they wanted. We're going to love them until there's nothing left of them that feels unloved. Okay? Love until there's nothing that feels unloved. Love until there's nothing within and without that feels unloved. Yeah, I saw it in your eyes right there. Love, grace, compassion, gratefulness for these people, this night, this temple. Throw everything else out. It's all garbage. You're with people who are willing to experience a holy encounter with themselves and with each other here. That's why we're here. That's the only reason why we come, to get together like this. Okay? It's not because it's a job. The only reason you're here is we have a shared purpose. It's not because you might make some money doing this, although you will, hopefully a lot. But we're not in that reality. That reality does not define us, does not become part of our operating program. Okay? No. You're here, clear and clean. Inside your head, with a brilliance that no lie can confront. Nothing can live but truth in the space of your truth. It's the ultimate weapon and the ultimate defense. It's the ultimate plan for somebody who's damned themselves to hell for eternity, away back home. Talking about myself. And you are all part of my rehabilitation team. Yeah, true. So thank you for your part. Because it's always nice to meet somebody where I have to open up a lot in order to begin to comprehend you. You know? What's the extent of your self-awareness? You know? What is it that you found that you treasure about life, your life, other people's lives? How to live here sublimely. To me, you already exhibit those tendencies and those attributes. So, yeah, come in more. You know, see yourself. There's your body a mile away, but you're here looking at your body a mile away. And you sit in that for a few minutes, you know, allowing all these energies that thought they were attached to a body running back to the body a mile away. And you're out here saying, okay, what can attach to my consciousness separate from my body? Yeah, there. What's that? What intention does it have? Who owns it? Who creates it? What's the purpose? Is it ours? Is it somebody else? Is it forsaken and forgotten, or is it active? Active. So, active surveillance. Okay, so this is where you have to transcend from. This is where you come into bringing into this experience your truth of yourself. Because it's this previous level of competence, of knowing, of being, and, you know, genius level. That's where you're trapped. Okay, so come in there and wake up. Wake up as that know-it-all. Okay? Now, what I've been doing is a bunch of individual sessions, you know, really. And what would I say to the group? First, I'd have to express my gratitude for me having the opportunity to be here, to be welcome in this building, welcomed by this community. I'm grateful for that. It's nice to be in a place that's happy when you're there and says, I can't wait. Come right over and have it be real and true, you know? Have that you that other people cherish and say, oh my God, you won't believe it when you meet her. She's going to see right through you without a judgment in her heart. And she's going to see through your heart of darkness until she finds the divine truth that it was covering up. And then you're going to have a choice whether to stay home or not, whether to consider your life and what it's been up to this point and say, okay, if I can come home to heaven without dying, am I willing to move in day-to-day life in such a way that others experience the divine in daily life, in normal life, not in a ceremony, not in a prayer, not in a meditation, but the glory of the Goddess. As you feel it. Yeah, it's nice. You're flowing. It's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. It's such a pleasure, you know, to have somebody come and open and say, yes, I'm free too. And show us how easy it is for you to be known by the divine and to be known as the divine. Yeah, that whatever those things are, those pasts, all the sadness, all the disappointment, all the anger, all the hate, all of that emotion, because we were human and human things were happening. And that's what it feels like to be a human. So what does it feel like for a human to awaken to their transcendent essence? Feels fucking good. And it's such a joy to have you say, yeah, I'm down for that. I mean, yeah, you're filling the temple with your joy, with your love. Thank you. So as a group, Jen Maya, I know you're the expert on energy and how it moves from person to person and back again and in and out and in and out. So how do we best connect as we are, these 5 beautiful women and 1 lucky man? Show us the state of being, the awareness, that. that which you manifest as when you open to embody you. And look at Chinmaya. So give us something to resonate with, where our group consciousness can go, yeah. The cacao ceremony was lovely. And the first time I had that with you, I actually felt my heart open in a profound way. And my noticing that from a ceremony was almost like, wow, these things actually work. You know, the results actually happen when you look into the eyes of the goddess. There's miracles. Yeah. Yes, there are. And that's what we're here to be. A miracle for ourselves and each other. A moving full of immaculate embodiment of our truth. No, nothing left out, nothing missing. Everything in place. And abundant in our energy and our communications. And an abundance response. You know, we're here to act correctly now. No points of view that we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't succeed, we can't make endless wealth from giving our lives to service. You know, I know that's incongruent, but what I'm saying is not congruent is someone who is highly open, highly developed, infinitely sensitive in a beautifully loving way. That is such a precious, precious resource that it should take us a long, 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 long time to save up all of our money to have an experience with that clearly open body that allowed divine goddess presence to take residence. Now, the consciousness of the body was always consciousness of divine presence in disguise to itself, wearing the mask that we believed when we looked in the mirror. So notice how much you still believe in your mask, in your story. How much of that life that was difficult, you know, that was how much of that are you carrying that you're willing to let go of now? Is there any burden there for you? Yeah. until there's nothing that feels unloved. Love until there's nothing that feels unloved. I wish I could do it. I know you do, though. I'm doing better, though. I'm doing pretty damn good. Is there anything that anybody would like to say? Hey, what about this in terms of a group consciousness or group purpose or anything? Ariel?
No, I'm just not feeling that great.
Hmm?
My stomach hurts.
Madison?
I think you touched on I was just going to ask you about letting go.
About what?
About like letting go.
Letting go.
And I think you like speak, but
Oh, yes, please join us. It makes it much better. Okay, repeat it again.
tell me your thoughts on letting go.
Okay, many layers and levels. What I'd like to do is come up with an answer that actually changes things for you. Okay? I don't want it to be an answer that goes on the shelf. That's the way it works, and that's what I'll do when I never get around to it. Okay? So don't ask for those type of answers. Only ask for the answers. Only ask for the answers that you're willing to have transform you. Pardon?
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Hope it's not the last time. But if this is the last time, yes. So from your eyes, allow the goddess to look at me through your eyes. And let that move into your realization of that truth for yourself. Okay?
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Ariel, sit up. Oh.
You know, if you mix a little bit of cacao
Good night.
with something else, with a juice, sometimes it hurts a little.
I had juice before and I chugged it.
Sometimes it's a mix, but you drink a lot of water and it's complicated.
Yeah, it hurts. So much.
Beautiful sharing. Thank you for sharing this.
Thank you for reminding me.
You know,
Thank you
we're,
for speaking and like that. So thank you for sharing and for be open to talk without like the mask you are saying, right?
yes, yes. Again, you know, if we have the pleasure to know each other again in the future, I just, the intention of another consciousness being at such a brilliant level that I can't wait to
Yes,
with
it's
them. So
the evolution of the real human, no? That it's not with the ego anymore. And you are combining the feminine and the masculine part.
yes,
So your ego is not controlling you anymore, it's part of you.
Mhm.
And transforming your negative in the way that helps you without your ego, right?
Mhm.
Your own monsters in your favor with the right food
Mhm.
and not with the food with your ego, no? With a lot of sadness, with a lot of all the things that is not good for your body, right?
Yeah.
That controls you and don't give you the free to make the things that you love, or you create your own life, your own magic life, right?
Yes.
Trash in the mind sometimes.
Hmm.
So I'm working in that because I have a big mind with different histories, a lot of imagination, and sometimes imagination is not light, no, because we are
No.
in the both
No.
sides.
With
But
the
you
thing to
choose.
do with your imagination like that is to imagine again the most beautiful thing in the universe that you could conceive of that you would like to experience for yourself. And then you put your consciousness spreading across the universe and moving through dimensions and space and time and looking for a place that actually manifested that way. And then, yeah, having your consciousness come from there to here for your body. That's the mastery, is to find your home in space and time or beyond space and time, but wherever that is, that there are no limitations on your consciousness, on your brilliance, on your nothing limiting you in any way. You're in full power, full consciousness, full compassion. You know, now, where in the universe that is, wherever that is for you, that's home, where that's the way it is. It's not trying to get there, it's that way already.